I think that it's important to help people that can't speak, like victims or people that have been missing. I think it's important to have science talk for them, and that's the main reason why I studied forensics. In this project, I am trying to create a new technology that can help me by translating what we know about epigenetics in practice, in the clinic or in the research lab or in court. Epigenetics for forensic applications is something quite new. This is a very typical crime scene stain. They don't contain too much DNA, and the DNA they contain is also damaged. So this is an extra technical challenge that we have to face. How can we make sure that our analysis will allow to still read the DNA despite being damaged? Just get more from less. Yeah. Epigenetics is the way that our DNA is wrapped up, the way it's regulated to choose which genes are active and which genes are not. So it's more like we are our DNA and epigenetics is our clothes, the way we look. If it's cold outside, you will wear a coat. The same way our DNA wraps up in a certain way to be able to adjust to the environment. Imagine our DNA. It includes around 3 billion letters. What I'm investigating is specific letters of our genome, in this case C, and I'm looking at them if they have a chemical modification or not. So look at it as a hat. If those letters have a hat, they are protected, so the mechanism of the cell cannot approach it and cannot use that genomic region. So when I talk about biomarkers, I talk about those hats on the C letter of our genome. So basically what we do is we transform the C letter to another type of letter that we can read. We can only read letters. The main purpose is to build this new tracing technology, the CpG tracer, that will help me detect those biomarkers that I said. It is a combined tool of a lab method, of a computer tool to design the right tools that we need in the lab, and also a computer tool to analyze the data. So it's a 3-dimension tool. We will be able to estimate biological age, predict disease better, classify disease better, be able to analyze some biomarkers that will help us assess and predict if patients with colorectal cancer will have a metastasis. But of course also in the forensic field, I will be able to provide with a breakthrough technology that will allow us to solve more crimes. It's super exciting, yes, absolutely.